What's up, everybody?
Hey guys, welcome back. After we released our video on the 500 mile review, we received a lot of questions and comments asking us, how do the 35-inch tires perform relative to the stock tires?
So we wanted to answer those questions, and since we don't have access to a dyno or anything other cool scientific measuring device, we decided to do like an old-fashioned slip. We'll come out here to the Glade in the sand wash, hook up our Pro XP Razor, which is about 2,600 pounds, and do a dead stop, foot to the floor time trial. And we've got about like 100 yards marked off down here, and we're going to do a couple runs with the 35s with the AC on because it's hot, and then go back to the trailer, switch to the 30s, and do the same exact test, same course, same day, and see if our times are better or worse with the 35s.
We're going to try and give you a couple different views of what we're going to see, so hope you guys enjoy. Stay tuned.
All right, let's see what we can do. This is actually round two. My associate forgot to put her seatbelt on the first time we did this, so the data was invalid. So we'll use that as an experience, and we'll do it better today.
That was much better than last time, and hopefully my husband doesn't murder me.
Listo? Ready?
All right, guys, testing is officially finished. I wore my seatbelt.
That makes a big difference if you're trying to see if your machine has the performance that you paid for. We were about 3 miles an hour faster, 3/4 of a second roughly faster running the 30s versus 35s. All 6 runs we were done pretty much back to back, except for the time that we had to change the tires. Ranger was able to pull the RZR up to I think about 18 miles an hour on 35 and about 22 miles an hour with the 30s. It's still able to be used as a work machine even with that big of a tire. Very impressed with it. One thing I do want to say, I have noticed over, I think now we're closer to 800 miles on the machine. I don't know if it would have performed the same way brand new. It seemed that the more miles we get on it, the transmission performs better. It gets better, less belt slip.
It's like learning itself almost.
Every single one of the runs that Samantha did, we were foot to the floor, and you'll see where it goes from the initial, I think it's called like the wet clutches that Polaris has for slow speed, to where it finally engages the primary and secondary. There's a little bit of you'll hear it change in the RPMs where it's almost like it's slipping and it engages, but no matter what, it still moves and we're still picking up momentum through every pull. So,
and I'll say from a power perspective, doing the runs, there wasn't a big difference between the 30s and the 35s that I felt in the driver's seat.
As long as your seatbelt is on, it makes a big difference. With that being said, we want to give a shout out to our friend Pepe, who was we needed him. We need somebody to run the RZR, because if not, we probably would have run into the back of the Ranger trying to stop it or lost control of it. So thank you, Pepe, for always helping us out. And if you guys have any other questions or comments or want to see some other testing done, feel free to drop us a line down below. And like always, thank you for watching. And
see you on the trails. All right, amigos. Well, no, that's...
All right, guys. So, all right, that's 3, 2, 1. That's angry.